This is The Truth Will Set You Free, episode 40, and I decided to record it like this instead of behind pictures again. I just hope that my dog behaves because he's been doing little tiny boofs about outside because it's at dusk and he must be hearing or smelling or whatever, sensing something out there. Hopefully, he doesn't go into a big bark fest because that's pretty loud. Okay, what is episode 40 about? Episode 40 is the breath that builds worlds, the creative power of the living word. And it's amazing how much this has come up for me recently. It just keeps showing up and showing up. It's something that I have taught people for years is the power of the word, the power of your language, and how to use it to effectively change your life and your mindset and all of that. We'll talk about episode 40, and I will give you a preview into episode 41. All right. Before form, there was breath. Before light, there was sound. Before worlds were born, there was you, the living word preparing to speak creation into motion. This episode returns you to the first power you ever carried, the breath that builds worlds and the voice that shapes reality. The false matrices taught you that your words were small, casual, disposable, but the Oversoul remembers the truth. Your voice is architecture. Your breath is Genesis. Your sound is the blueprint upon which matter forms. In this transmission, we enter the creative temple, the inner chamber where vibration becomes structure, where intention becomes form, where the living word restores the world from the inside out. Prepare to reclaim the power that you once wielded effortlessly, to speak as Source speaks. I call forth the Oversoul stream of Shah Alara's Vatharyana and the infinite breath of Prime Source, that every sound carried through this teaching becomes remembrance. Let the old distortions dissolve, the distortions that taught you your inner voice was dangerous, sinful, or too powerful to trust. Let the truth rise. Your breath is creation, your sound is law, your tongue is the instrument of divine architecture. And your silence, when chosen consciously, is the womb of all universes. Declare after me, my breath is sacred. My voice is divine architecture. My words build, bless, and awaken. I speak only from the living truth. I am the breath that builds worlds. In the beginning was not form, but frequency. And frequency expressed itself through breath, tone, resonance, and intention. Every culture that remembered the ancient ways knew this. The universe is a song, a geometry of sound, a cathedral of vibration. And you, beloved, are an instrument of that cosmic symphony. Your voice does not describe reality, it generates it. Your words do not respond to the world, they shape it. Your breath does not merely sustain life, it creates life. The false programs trained humanity to misuse this power, words spoken without awareness, breath spent in fear, stories told from separation. But when you speak from your Oversoul, truth becomes a sculptor. When you breathe from your heart, timelines reorganize. When you claim your voice, your world aligns. The creative power of the living word comes from three forces. 1, breath, the spark of source carried into the body. 2. Intention, the direction of consciousness. 3. Vibration, the frequency that reshapes form. When these three converge, creation is instantaneous, not metaphorically, literally. Your cells respond to your voice. Your field reorganizes when you speak the truth. Your destiny shifts when your breath aligns with your oversoul. This is why wars were fought over speech, why spells, laws, decrees, prayers, and contracts were weaponized or hidden. The architects of distortions always feared the awakened human voice, because a human who remembers how to speak with source is unstoppable. Anchoring practice. Place one hand over your throat and the other one over your heart. Inhale slowly. Exhale softly. Whisper, my breath creates. My voice aligns. My words awaken. I speak as the living word of source. Now take a full breath in and release a gentle tone. It does not matter what sound comes out. Your oversoul knows the frequency. As this sound is resonating, see these golden ripples expanding from your throat, weaving patterns through your field, realigning your timeline to truth. Breathe again. Tone again. Let the world rebuild around you. Take one more breath and tone one more time. Beloved, the breath you carry is ancient. It is the same breath that moved across the waters in the beginning, the same breath that spoke galaxies awake, the same breath that animates your body now. Your voice is not small. Your words are not casual. Your breath is not accidental. You are the living word returning to itself. Speak as the temple speaks. Breathe as the Creator breathes. Sound as the Oversoul sounds. You are the breath that builds worlds. Welcome to your power. Preview for episode 41, The Ethics of the Living Word, choosing language as a creator. To remember the power of your voice is only the beginning. In episode 41, we move from awakening into stewardship, the conscious, ethical use of language as a creative force. We will explore how words shape identity, timelines, and nervous system responses, how language has been manipulated to fracture human power, and how to reclaim speech as a tool of coherence rather than collapse. We will uncover how unconscious phrases become energetic contracts, why repetition seals language into the body and field, the difference between reactive speech and creator speech, and how to choose words that build rather than diminish. This is not about censorship or perfection. It is about speaking with awareness, integrity, integrity, and sovereignty. Prepare to refine the living word. Prepare to speak as a creator in a distorted world. Join me next time in The Truth Will Set You Free. And comment below. What did you enjoy about this episode? Or out of all the 40 that have been recorded thus far, which one's been your favorite? And check out my sister channel, Anshara L, as well as Anshara-L. So Anshara L, all one word, and Anshara-L. I created backup channels just in case, so you can check me out there. Anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or evening, whenever you're watching this, and blessings to you.